Hi everybody, welcome to your weekly forecast for Monday, February 14th through Sunday, February 20th. And happy Valentine's Day to everyone. It's a shame there isn't an aspect on this day because a really nice aspect occurs on Wednesday, okay, during the full moon that's in Leo, okay, and that aspect is Venus in Capricorn conjuncts Mars in Capricorn. So pretty romantic there, huh? But it's it's still within the time period. You don't have to celebrate Valentine's Day exactly on Valentine's Day, right? The whole week, even the weekend before. Okay, so yeah, there is a full moon in Leo on the 16th, and full moons and new moons and all that are covered in your monthly forecast. So check it out there. And on Friday, February 18th, Jupiter in Pisces sextiles Uranus in Taurus. So these are they're the only major aspects this week, but they're really nice. You know, compared to some of the past ones recently, right? These two are pretty nice together and surprising, okay? I did want to say that you might notice that some of the signs, the zodiac signs, are not in order, okay? And I'm trying something a little different because some of certain zodiac signs, I guess, patronize me more than others. So I'm planning on doing something maybe a little bit special for them or spending a little bit more time on them. So for now, this is just a little bit of an experiment to see whatever, okay, to see if anything changes. Okay, but for now I would like to thank my subscribers for your continued support and liking and sharing my video. And if you're new to my channel and you like this video, please do that. Like and share, and don't forget to subscribe. I can't stress that enough because I have a lot of times more views than I do for subscribers on certain things. So it just makes me wonder, whatever. Anyways, don't forget to check out my monthly forecast in the description box below. There's a link to my website if you would like to have your chart done, and there's also a link to something called Ask Me a Question, which is for people who only want to know maybe one or two things about their chart, and that's it, But if you would like more detail, check out my website for your chart. So we'll see what the sign comes up next. So for Libra, on Wednesday, February 16th, Venus in Capricorn conjuncts Mars in Capricorn in your 4th house of Capricorn. Okay, it's also the full moon in Leo on this day. So anyways, your 4th house is your house of your family, your home life, where you actually physically live and the people you live with, a roommate or something, or even if you live by yourself, whatever. It's also your past and your childhood. This has been like a pretty busy area in your life right now. There's 4 planets, Pluto, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. But Pluto has been here for a while, and a few years, just recently, more or less, Saturn was just here. So a lot of changes going on in your family life or your personal life. But this Venus conjunct Mars is you wanting the attention of someone that you're interested in romantically. Okay, because it's Venus acting on Mars, it's not as aggressive as it would be with Mars acting on Venus. Okay, so there's a little bit of subtlety here, but not really, I think. The full moon taking place in Leo does occur in your 11th house of your friends, and it's like the internet. It's socializing. It's being out socializing with your friends, or going to see like a live band or something or other. It's where you would normally go to hang out, and the people that you hang out with, or an organization that you belong to. But I would have to say that if you're not going out physically, that maybe you are online, socializing online, and you could be flirting with someone that I don't believe they're new, because your fourth house is your past, okay, your childhood, your past, or whatever, and you have like planets in your fifth house of romance and stuff like that right now. So I would have to say it's someone that you already know, okay? So you could be just really just, I guess, trying to get their attention, okay? Now on Friday, February 18th, Jupiter in Pisces in your sixth house, sextiles Uranus transiting in your eighth house of Taurus. And this is like a really nice transit for like an adventure, okay? Sixth house is the kind of work that you do. It's the workplace, your work schedule, co-workers, all that stuff, you know. But having Jupiter here does make your work a little bit easier right now, because either somebody that was a real pain in the ass is gone, they left, they were either fired or they just quit, or someone new came into the picture and, you know, was like a better co-worker. They picked up the slack. They did their job, so you didn't have to do it. Whatever. Okay, they made everything better. But, you know, having the planet Uranus in your eighth house of other people's money and resources, I've mentioned this like many times, okay, about being on the receiving end of some kind of inheritance or legacy, even if it's from a complete stranger. But right now, you could be benefiting just from this new person possibly coming into your life, into the workplace, or whatever it is that you do for a living. You know, even if it's just like somebody you have in contact, you have contact with in order to do your job. Even if you're self-employed, you are really benefiting from them in some way or other, and they could do something at this time, or give you something, even if it's access to whatever it is that they have. But it could actually be money. Somebody could like front you money right now to start your own business, or your own venture or adventure. So whatever. It's a kind of like a transit for speculation in a way. So I believe that that's what you would do at this time. Maybe you have rounded up your coworkers and you're all going into business for yourself. You know, you're like leaving the company and taking their clients with you. Okay. Okay, so for Virgo, on Wednesday, February 16th, Venus in Capricorn conjuncts Mars in Capricorn in your fifth house, where you have the sign of Capricorn. And your fifth house is the house of romance, okay? Gambling, creativity, all kinds of fun stuff. But these are the love planets, and they're in conjunction in your fifth house. And I would have to say that if you have your eye on someone right now, boy, they're going to know it, okay? Because this combination of these planets is you wanting the attention, or whatever, affection of someone that you're interested in, okay? If you're already currently in a romantic relationship, then this makes it even more mushy on this day, more romantic, you know. It doesn't have to be because of Valentine's Day, even though you don't have to actually celebrate that holiday on the actual day. You know, you could do it the whole week even. Lots of times plans fall through for whatever reason, and you do have to celebrate a little bit later. So maybe that's something like that is going on, that you are, you know, getting together with whomever. But the thing is if you aren't involved in a relationship right now, because there's the full moon in Leo on the same day in your 12th house of secrets, maybe the fifth house is also the house of parties. You know, maybe you are even attending one, or you are just suddenly interested in someone, and you're inquiring about them secretly, trying to find out a little bit more about them. Or it could be vice versa. Somebody could be feeling this way about you. You could have a secret admirer, or you could be the secret admirer. Okay, so on Friday, February 18th, Jupiter in Pisces in your 7th house sextiles Uranus transiting in Taurus in your 9th house. So this is a really nice transit. And what it does, though, really, especially having the planet Uranus in your 9th house of adventure. Okay, it's the house of travel, long-distance travel, travel to foreign countries. It's space travel even, but it's many, many things. And I would have to say that some kind of partnership that you have going for you right now could be newly formed. Having Jupiter in your 7th house creates many opportunities now for you to gain some kind of close relationship with a business partner, a romantic partner, or a friend. And whomever this is, they've, I don't know, created some way for you to go on some kind of an adventure. It could be, if it's a business arrangement, that the business, you're going to go into business together, you know, and it's really exciting. It's going to be something a little bit different than what you could be doing something that's always been done, but you're doing it in a slightly different way that makes it far more unique than what's been around previously. You know, maybe you're putting a new spin to like an old product or something, or just like I believe an old way of doing something. Okay, so but it looks very, very exciting if you have a business opportunity going on right now. Now, if this is romantic, this could be like just taking a sudden trip somewhere, you know, or if you're not able to take it, at least planning it, deciding that you're going to want to go to a certain place with this person, and it's for excitement. So it looks to me like it's some kind of an adventure. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so for Leo. So on Wednesday, February 16th, Venus in Capricorn conjuncts Mars in Capricorn in your 6th house where you have Capricorn. Okay, so 6th house is basically like the workplace and the kind of work that you do, your co-workers, where you physically work, you know, all kinds of stuff going on here. But with Venus conjunct Mars, these two planets together make you want to have the attention or the affections of someone that you have romantic desires, whatever. I don't know what I would say here. You know, I mean, because it's kind of awkward if this is someone in the workplace. If you suddenly decide that you have the hots for somebody in the workplace, or worse yet, somebody could decide that they have the hots for you and maybe you're not interested. I don't know. Could be something like that. Or it could be, you know, one of those company policy things where you're not allowed to date co-workers, okay? Some places still have things like that going on, so that's one of the policies. Maybe it would have to be a little bit of a secret. But what this does, though, the combination of these two planets makes you want to get the attention or gain the attention of someone that you have the hots for. You know, there's a full moon on this day in your sign, in your 1st house. So whatever happens around this time, it's going to be something you remember. You know, even if somebody makes a pass at you at work, okay? And if you don't work at all, right? This is still, the 6th house is the house of like your everyday life, more or less. It's almost like the 3rd house. But it's more of like your schedule, your daily schedule. So don't be surprised if somebody, I don't know, makes a pass at you. And it's like, I don't know, a big surprise to you. On Friday, February 18th, Jupiter in Pisces in your 8th house sextiles Uranus transiting in your 10th house of Taurus. So this could be something that's going on here, okay, with 10th house is your career, okay? Having the planet Uranus here does bring a lot of sudden, unexpected events, okay, occurring within your career or your public life, because the 10th house is also your most public house. It's how people know you by reputation, professionally and personally. Okay, anything going on in public. Okay, so Jupiter here in the 8th house of other people's resources and money just means that maybe someone is being a little bit more generous with you as far as possibly paying your way or paying some of your bills, helping you out in some way or other, or they are giving you access to, you know, whatever it is that they have. And this could even be somebody at work, you know. This could be like a higher up, though, in a way. This is what I meant by it being uncomfortable, where, you know, because you have this Venus conjunct Mars on Wednesday, then just a few days later, this Jupiter sextile Uranus, and it's almost like you get the feeling like somebody is showing an awful lot of interest in you at work, but it looks like your job or a promotion or access to company whatever, even better benefits, depends on whether or not you I don't know, or you are interested in whomever it is at work that could possibly be hitting on you. You know what I mean? It's almost like it's a contingency plan. Like you have to, I don't know, get something going with this person in order to get a promotion or what? Oh, I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so for Gemini, on Wednesday, February 16th, Venus in Capricorn conjuncts Mars in Capricorn in your 8th house where you have Capricorn. Excuse me. So, you know, your 8th house, I've mentioned many times, it's kind of crowded right now with Pluto, Venus, Mars, and Mercury here. You know, it's a money house. It's partners. You know, you and a partner's money, your bank accounts, property that you may own together. But it's also other people's resources and money. Okay, now, I believe that somebody's going to give you a really, really nice gift here. This Venus conjunct Mars is you, though, usually it's you, okay, wanting the attention of someone that you have the hots for, okay? This is a romantic thing going on here. However, you could be on the receiving end of something really, really nice right now from a partner. You know, and I would have to say it's, you know, romantic. It's a romantic partner. Could be even, you know, because the 8th house is legacies and inheritances and whatever. It could be like something that has been in their family for like a really long time. Okay, so, yeah, or you could be actually the one giving, not necessarily being on the receiving end. On Friday, February 18th, Jupiter in Pisces in your 10th house sextiles Uranus transiting in your 12th house of Taurus. Okay, so, you know, Jupiter in your 10th house of your career is opening up a lot of areas for you, you know, new opportunities in that to expand, like in your career, or actually get a promotion of some kind, or check out like some new line of work, okay? And I would have to say that, you know, this sextile to Uranus in your 12th house of secrets means that whatever you're doing right now, obviously you're not broadcasting it everywhere. You are, you know, sending out feelers, possibly, you know, looking to leave wherever it is that you currently work, or do something or other a little bit different within your career. Even if you don't work at all, there's still something that you are doing possibly, and you know, getting back to this, you know, house of secrets, okay, with this Venus conjunct Mars in your 8th house, okay, just a few days before, somebody could be, I mentioned this before about you getting help from, you know, someone behind the scenes, more or less, or help from, you know, someone that, it could even be like a family member, but it's not like real well known, okay, that this is going on. So, you know, they could be giving you something like really, like something that's a pretty big deal, like help in some way that's really, really going to help your career, but it's seems to me like it's something that you're not supposed to be discussing, especially not publicly. It's probably a good idea not to discuss your plans. Okay, this Jupiter sextile Uranus, no matter where it's going on in your chart, is adventure. You know, it's like doing something kind of different, you know, or something unexpected. Maybe you are making some kind of move that you hadn't planned on making, but like an opportunity came along and you just grasped it, you know, because which was probably the best thing to do.